need to know how many Japanese we're dealing with. Exactly.
We know this legion started at 900 men, but we also know they've lost near half to disease. We know they're low on provisions, and we know they won't surrender.
They have nowhere to go, General.
Well, I wouldn't count on them surrendering. So unless they make a run for the swamp, this may become one of the bloodiest fights of the entire war. Private, what about the swamp?
General, they won't retreat into the swamp. Surely you won't let them go there.
Private, I know you've come in at the tail end of Operation Matador, but if you're still underestimating the Japanese army's ferocity, you're infinitely less educated than your Oxford degree dictates. I believe we'd all choose to draw out their remaining troops rather than push them back and try to fight them in the swamp. So, let's see what our scout team can tell us about this garrison of soldiers.
General Lomax, you cannot let our scout team into the swamp.
Let me strategize how not to get my soldiers killed. My men are dying.
I told you, even for the Asian Pacific, this is deeply uncharted territory. If the Japanese are foolish enough to make a run for it, your job may very well be done for you.
You like to watch me do what men do?
This isn't what we do, Suguru. This is not what we are here to do.
This is exactly what we are here to do. General Matsui issued the orders, and we are following them.
We are 16th Division. Prince Asaka has decreed it. All the Chinese dogs must be put down. The only dogs here are you.
Come here, shithead. Come here. There is only what we want. You can have the woman. When we are done, we will burn them both alive.
You're not going to do this.
ability to fire a gun and make noodles, are you still alive? But if either of you falls sick or become useless, I'll gladly have your heads cut off and used as a soccer ball.
You're going to get us killed before the war is over. Don't worry, your head is too small to make a good soccer ball.
I can tell when you're having nightmares.
Am I having one now? I cannot tell anymore.
You were dreaming of her again.
She and her mother are with me everywhere I go.
It's been 8 years. You must forgive yourself.
Have you?
We couldn't stop it. Besides, I don't have time to feel remorse, Taki. I'm too busy thinking what will happen to us when the Allies launch their final attack.
This war will end, and we will probably be killed.
By the Allies or by Suguro?
I would die at the hand of the Allies, just to deny Suguro the pleasure.
And I wish only to stay alive long enough to see him killed horribly.
On that, we can agree, my friend. That's all we found at the edge of the swamp. We killed the vultures before they could finish this off.
Jesus! Is that putrid smell the swamp or the body?
Both. Well, now we know for sure they didn't die from mosquitoes. And without any intel, I'm going to have to launch tomorrow's offensive flying blind.
And if they make a run for the swamp?
I'm betting they'll do it.
10 miles in that mangrove is like 60 miles on dry land.
You're a naturalist, Private Bright. When did you become an expert strategist?
The Western Pacific has been won partly because of naturalists, General Lomax.
You feel it's uncivilized of me to let them run headlong to their deaths?
We are the civilized force here. The King's forces must lead by example.
It's only 10 miles between them and another Japanese garrison. If they make it, will they treat us with the same civility?
So may I suggest you order a division to sail around the southern tip of...
We do have this beachhead locked up tightly.
Crawls out of the other side, we'll be waiting there to round them up.
Yes. We must not be uncivilized.
That is what separates us from them.
I know this island is a cornucopia of fascinating wildlife for your notebooks. But just remember, there are no human rights in nature. Nothing here is civilized, including man, which is perhaps when he is closest to nature.
And my job is to keep war as civilized as possible. Perhaps future battles will depend even more on people such as myself, mapping out terrain for soldiers.
I wouldn't doubt it. We're all getting pushed together at a rapidly increasing speed.
General Kimura has been alerted of the Allies' preparation for a final assault. Instead of retreating to join the battalion on the other side of the island, he has ordered us to stay and fight.
We will fight them till our last breath.
And our last breath will be for nothing. But you will hold your tongue.
Do not listen to this man. He is a coward and a dissident.
And you are not taking Japan's best interest to heart. The island has already fallen. So what good are we to Japan if we die for nothing? You will... Roger, stand down! Commander Suguro! And so, you are suggesting we surrender?
No, we will never surrender. But we should not throw away our lives for this island. We should retreat into the swamp.
What?
It is only 10 miles. On the other side is a full Japanese battalion. Together, we can fight the Allies. Together, we can win.
General Kimura has given the orders to fight, and we will.
We will think about what is the best course of action for this division. Commander, you are dismissed, Private. Commander Suguru, we want to speak with you and the other Lieutenant General.